Hello, class. So let us start off with the next topic, that is process of entrepreneurship. So every organizations before an organization is being set or before an enterprise is being set, entrepreneurs, what do? They create an environment, right? So how do they come up with this idea? Is what we'll be discussing in this topic. So it's basically the first step would be self discovery. So an entrepreneur, before they become say a businessman, before they get into entrepreneurship, they try to understand what about themselves, more better about themselves. It's not just one day they altogether they just decide to become a businessman, right? So they do a lot of examination. They try to analyze their own strengths and weaknesses. How far will they be able to manage a business? They try to understand what is their experience and what are they good at analyzing, or how do they make themselves a better individual, how can they manage business better. Then they try to look in for opportunities. Once they discover their talent or their skill set, then comes identifying opportunities. They try to understand what are the opportunities that is available within the market. So they what do? They look into the current needs and problems that is existing in the market. So say for example, if there are, like how we discussed in the previous video, say for example, if there is any product which they are not happy with, or if at all a product, if it was a say advanced version of a product, say for example phone, right? So what, that becomes an opportunity for this businessman or the entrepreneur. So they try to understand what were the problems with the previous version of that particular phone, and then they try to bring out an advanced a phone with which has all the advanced technologies and advanced features into it. So don't you think that is how they identify an opportunity? Yes. Next comes generating and evaluating ideas. So once they use their creativity and the experience and the information which they have, they try to be creative. How can we solve the problem, or say like how we said that outdated phone, how can we bring out a better version of it? How to do that, or how to get the best out of this phone? So that is how they try to evaluate that particular idea. Yeah. Then they try to do planning for it. So they try to look into the resources they have on bringing out a better version of the phone. So they need resources. It's not just to bring up the to get the better version of a phone. They also need to check out if it is a if it's a if at all it will be a profitable venture or not. So they do a lot of research on it. So they bring out a business plan, and they prepare a lot of different strategies to enter into the market. So once they have their ideas set in, they need to raise their capital. So this initial capital is called startup capital. So once the business plan is ready, they try to attract the different say investors into it. So there may be different investors who are ready and who might be interested to invest into these new projects. So they might be venture capitalists, or maybe different partners, or maybe a group of friends come together and invest for the project. So this is where they try to raise the startup capital. Then comes startup. Once the finances and all the planning is being ready, they start up, or they bring, or they launch the organization, and they try to bring out a customer base for it. Okay, they try to plunge into the market, and that they try to develop different plans to get into the market, and try to have a customer base for them. Then comes growth. How the business grows, it all depends on the plans and the strategies the company or the new organization is being or subjected to adapt. All right. Then comes harvest. Once the business is being flourished, and once they start getting the rewards, it's called harvesting the rewards. Once they start getting their profits, that is what the final aim, or it means that the business or the startup has become a success. So this is what the process of entrepreneurship is. So for the next topic, we'll be talking about the different types of entrepreneurs. So before that, a task will be given to you, and the thing is, you'll have to read your textbook for the entire chapter. You'll have to understand the entire chapter, then come back to this topic. So it's actually two different chapters. We have clubbed it together. Okay. So please, before you come into this chapter, please have a recap of the previous chapter as well. So the first chapter which we dealt with was with entrepreneurship, and this is about entrepreneurs, in detail discussion about different types of entrepreneurs. So there are different types of entrepreneurs. So that can be on the basis of the type of activities they perform. It can be the type of business line they follow. It can there are different classifications for the entrepreneurs. So these are the major classifications. That is innovative entrepreneur, you have an imitative entrepreneur, and you have the Fabian entrepreneur, then you have the drone entrepreneur. So who's an innovative entrepreneur? As the name suggests, an entrepreneur who's trying to bring out a new startup, or altogether a very creative or a very new type of a venture. That itself is called an innovative entrepreneur. Then you have the imitative entrepreneur. So this is the second group. So what happens is, these kind of entrepreneurs, they try to maybe bring a second version of the existing market on an existing organization. So maybe they bring in something more creative than the existing company or the competitor, but it's generally the similar line of business. So that is the reason why they are called imitative. They adapt, but at the same time they are more flexible. They try to become more they try to adapt and more changes. Okay, and that is how the best example can be mobile companies, or say automobile companies. All these are imitative entrepreneurs. Then you have the Fabian entrepreneurs. Such entrepreneurs are very the best word would be to be they will be very cautious, and they will be very careful before taking up any risk. So they have all these preset plans, and they're very rigid along with it, and so they do not like deviating from the plan which they have already prepared. So these kind of entrepreneurs are called Fabian entrepreneurs. Then you have the fourth type, that's called the drone. So they do not try to copy or use the same kind of opportunities that they get. It's more of they are ready to make they are not basically ready to make any kind of changes. They are not ready to take up the new technology, even if there are chances that they might fall out of the market. It's basically that they resist the different changes that happens in the market. They are much more rigid, and they do not want to bring about any changes. They need to follow the same traditional approach of following the same activities over and over again. So that is what is called a drone entrepreneur. So that's all with the video today. So you'll have a task coming up on the basis of these two topics combined. So please go through it and try to do it. Thank you, class.